In this video, I'm going to show you how to start and sustain a successful event space business in 5 easy steps. All right, y'all, I'm going to get right into it because I don't got time for it to waste and you don't have time either, right? So let's get right into it. Okay, so for step 1, right, is to know the business. Step 1 is to know the business, right? You need to do extensive research and get to the source. The easiest way to do this, y'all, is to collapse time and to get with a mentor or someone who has done the business. So that's the easiest way to know the business quickly so you don't waste time, you don't mess up or skip any steps. So if you would like to get mentored by myself in the world of event space ownership, you can text this number here or stay to the end of the video and I'll talk to you a little bit more about how to get into, working with me. All right, let's get into step 2. Okay, or the next thing you need to know. The next thing you need to know to start and sustain a successful business, y'all, is to know the laws and rights as a commercial tenant, right? If you may have rented a space or your home in, personal wise, but when it comes to commercial rental, there are different laws. The laws are different for the states, the counties, the cities. So you need to know the laws and your rights as a commercial tenant, right? And the way that you do this, the best way to do this, y'all, is to hire legal counsel, right? And I'm going to give you 2 quick gems of where you can get that. Go through either LegalZoom or LegalShield.com. They're extremely affordable and you will feel so much more comfortable knowing that you have legal counsel in entering this new business venture, okay? All right, now, this third step, this is step 3 in opening your event space business, is to know your landlord, right? Commercial, as I was saying before, commercial leases are different. Commercial business is different. And you are going to be entering into a, partnership with someone for an extended period of time. So listen, this is the easiest thing I could tell y'all. It's the simplest thing, but it is so true. If the person shows you who they are, believe them, right? Because you will be in a partnership with this person for anywhere from 2, 3, 5, 7 years, right? And if they're showing you in the beginning that they're kind of, they're not giving you good vibes, believe them and move on, right? So that's my best advice to you when it comes to working with a landlord. And you are in a business now, so just be careful and be mindful when you're entering into this partnership with someone, okay? All right, number 4. I hope you're learning something so far in this video. I hope you're getting some good information, but I need you to pay attention to number 4 and number 5, okay? So keep watching to get the information, okay? Number 4 is to know your numbers, right? According to entrepreneur.com, 20% of businesses fail in the first year and then another 50% fail in the next 5 years. And there's a multitude of reasons why that might happen, but I feel like personally, the number 1 reason that businesses might fail is because of the fact that the owner does not know their numbers. When I'm talking about numbers, right, guys, we're talking about our overhead. We're talking about our all-in expenses, our day-to-day, our monthly expenses. We're not aware of that. So we just have to be mindful of that before we even start the business. What is the startup cost? What's the maintenance cost? What's the overhead? What's the monthly, right? So you have to know all of those things before you enter in this business. That's just my best advice, to make sure that you have a safety net, you have a savings, you've acquired enough funding to get through month 3, month 6 to your end of the year, right? Because it's super duper important to have a forecast or a number wrapped, have a preview of what you're going to be looking at to make sure that you're sustainable, okay? All right, so and then number 5, and I think this is super duper important. All of them are important, guys, but I think number 5 is the one that's going to get you through. The number 5 is going to push you to the next level and keep you through year 1, year 2, and beyond, right? And number 5 is to cultivate a can-do mindset or cultivate the right mindset, right? When venturing into a new industry or trying something new, right? We're always faced with fear because what? We don't know. It's the fear of the unknown, right? And also we are going to be investing a certain amount of money. So the fear of the unknown and also the fear of, putting money into a business is scary. And you are allowed to feel that fear. You are. And then your body normally is going to help to preserve you, right? When you feel fear, you're hot, you're anxious, you have anxiety, you start to, breathe heavy, right? So when you have these fears, right, your body's knee-jerk reaction is to quit, call it quits, right? But at the end of the day, friends, you have to understand that when you are becoming an entrepreneur, when you're starting a new business, that's a part of it. But what do we have to do to get over that? We have to cultivate a can-do mindset, right? And how do we cultivate a can-do mindset, friends? We have to instill a few strategies. One of them is going to be, if you're a faith-based person, right? Enlist prayer, right? Be very much spiritual when it comes to this, because at the end of the day, you need all the strength that you can get when you are venturing off into this new business. Another thing you can do is to cultivate your own personal affirmations, right? That you can recite daily to help you strengthen your mindset. Another thing you can do is to read or listen to self-help books. So helpful to help strengthen your mindset, right? And then the last thing you can do, guys, is super duper important. If you have not done that yet, we'll start doing it, is to meditate. You can start with a 3-minute, 4-minute, 5-minute, and then build yourself up, right? And there's a multitude of resources on YouTube here where you can get, they're called guided meditation, right? So you can get the help in starting to build that practice of meditating and focusing on a strategy. Okay, guys? So I hope you learned something new here on the 5 steps of how to start and sustain a successful events-based business. But just piggybacking on number 1, right? In the sense of, if you were serious about opening your own events-based business and you were interested in the mentorship part of it, I've helped countless individuals all across the United States and Canada open their events-based business, and I'm so blessed to be able to do that. So if that is you, text this number here, text mentor to this number here, so that you can get on the phones and see if you're a fit for the program, and that that you're serious about starting this journey and you need the mentorship of being able to collapse time, right? So make sure you tap in. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and give me a like, because you stayed all the way through, so you must like the video, right? So until next time, y'all, my name is Tanisha T. I hope you have a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed month, and a blessed rest of the year.